grandma used to always tell me, like, you know, you can push somebody to the breaking point and they just erupt and explode. And I think that's what's happening to us as a people, as a culture. Like, they're pushing us against the wall to see how we react. And I feel like, you know, the whole Mike Brown situation, the kid that got killed in Cleveland, there's all these different situations, and the timing of them, I just feel like, you know, it's just one of those situations that we're being tested. And even like where we at, you know, if you date back to the 50s where we would be in the civil rights movement, it'll be about this same time. So I just really feel like it's just one of those situations where, you know, they're gonna push until, you know, people react. You know what I'm saying? Even when I saw how his stepfather reacted when they find out, you know, what happened, that's what any parent would do, or any uncle, or any, you know, big brother. You know, you feel like they played us. And it's just like, at the end of the day, you know, what do you tell, you know, the mother of that family? You just lost your son and that's just it? You know, it's like, it shouldn't be no free kills. Like, and I often think about it, and I thought about it today. I just was like, what if it would have been a black officer and a white kid? You know, what would be the difference? You know what I'm saying? I'm quite sure it would be something different about the whole situation. The whole thing about how the verdict played out, I just think, you know, us as a people, we're just looking at it different. Like, we're not looking at it like where it used to be respect. If you do a crime, you do the time. You know what I mean? If you do something, it's like if they doing crimes and they ain't doing no time. It's like, we do crimes, we gotta go to jail for real. And it's like, they do things and it's like, they connected with all these different people when they get off. Look at George Zimmerman, he got off. He wasn't a police officer, but he was somebody that vowed that he would uphold the community. And then he went and killed a child that was a part of the community, his parents lived in the community, and then he got off on it. And then he started to slowly unravel. And we, in the world, white, black, Asian, you know, Latino, everybody watched him unravel. So that's how he really was. He was getting caught up in road rages. He was fucking pulling guns on his wife, threatening to kill her. Like, this is who he is. But throughout his connections and the people he know, he actually got off the case. But it's like, we can't just keep having free kills when it comes to children. Like, that's just different. Like, you can't just keep killing kids and it's cool. Because if you really look at it, it's like, these are kids that are being killed. It's not, these not adults. These not nobody that you fear that can actually do bodily harm to you as well because they're your equal. These are children. As far as me and Tip, you know, we always talked about doing, you know, a lot of things. I think with the album is the fact that we got so many songs in the cut, and it's like the fact that when we do get together and we kick it, you know, we just happen to record a lot. I just think I'm still on the road on the tour right now. When I come off, I think he's doing some other things. We're gonna just sit down and really just figure out what makes sense. But man, you know, it's just one of those things. I'm definitely already working on a new album. You know, as far as I'm concerned, just a different direction. But as far as, you know, the group album is something I never really done before. It's almost like the best of both hoods type thing. It's almost like, you know, what he does and what I bring to the table are like two different things, but musically they kind of, you know, equivalent. So it's just like more so like getting in, having the time to get it done, and making sure it's right. You know what I mean? If I got anything to do with it, you know, it's gonna be hard than a motherfucker, you know what I mean? I am the president of A&R. I think I do a little bit more than that, but it's just like, it's different. It's just like, you know, OT Genesis, you know what I mean? I actually brought him over to the building. I mean, just a couple of cats that's just been kind of moving around. I kind of just really gave them the cosign to let Atlantic know, you know, what they mean to the culture. And just like, I think that's my job and my title on the low. It's like, I'm more so like, no, that's good, or that ain't gonna work for us. You know, this is real. It's something that the people side with. And I just think, you know, that's what I really do. I mean, I do A&R, but it's just like, I'm better at seeing something and know what it's gonna be, you know what I'm saying, at the end of the day. And it's just like, I think that's what I bring to the table, you know what I mean? I can't front, like sometimes people look at it as an artist, helping another artist, but you know what people gotta understand, I was always a CEO before I ever even stepped in a recording booth, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, I'm a visionary. I see things, I see music, I don't hear music, I see it. Like I could, when I write my records, I see them. When somebody play me a record, I see it. Like when I give a boost, he play me certain records, I'm like, yo, that shit right there is it. My first album, Jay-Z was like, let me you know, put in the sequence for you. And I was just like, what? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? But, you know, he heard what he heard. And he thought that he can help the situation, and that's just his eye with certain people. I'll be like, yo, when you get all the songs together, let me hear them, we'll put them together. Same thing with YG. You know what I'm saying? It's like when he did his record, I was like, okay, look, let's sit in the room and let's, you know, sip some Avion and let's listen to it from top to bottom, and let's just figure out what is gonna tell the best story. And it's just like, that's how that shit works, you know what I'm saying? Like everybody don't have that gift to take songs and make them, you know, actually play out, you feel me? I mean, you know, listen, I'm a boss, you know what I'm saying? And not to mention, I'm an entrepreneur, so if it makes business sense to me, you know, I'm loyal at the end of the day, but, you know, at the end of the day, it's just like what makes business sense to me and my team and my legacy is what I'm about, you know what I'm saying? It's like I've been to Def Jam for pretty much all my career, so, you know, I'm into options, but at the same time, you know, Def Jam is a great building. They've been great to me, you know what I'm saying, for me, you know what I mean? So it's just like, you know, we just gotta see. Yo, what up? That was your boy Young. It's Right Snow, man. You watching Silver TV, man. It's the world, seen it all. Keep it locked.